no option. Came in this here to cause a conundrum.
So turn up the speakers and let's have some fun now. Yes, people, what's going on? Mr. Has in the building.
I do like the little dance, like Mr.
Come on.
In the building.
There
Come
we
on.
go. And I'm next to the one, the only.
I am an Unorthadox Fella. What is going on, you beautiful people? How are you doing today? Are you having a lovely day? I'm hoping that your day is going well wherever you are in the world right now. Yes, I do.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. So today we are back reacting to DAX.
DAX.
There you go. And this track is called, this music video is called A Real Man. Now listen, bruv. Listen, bruv. I heard like 10 to 15 seconds of this on a reel. Just literally, I'm not flipping exaggerating. 10 to 15 seconds. And that 10 to 15 seconds just smashed me in the face, bruv.
Well, didn't you ring me up last night and you were like, bro, I've just had this on loop for the last 10 minutes in my fields.
Bro, for real, bruv. I heard 10 to 15 seconds. I just like stared into abyss for the longest time, bruv. So I'm actually like, bro, I slept 4 hours last night. I am not prepared for this. This is about to get us in our feelings, bruv. I already know. So let's get it. DAX, A Real Man. UF, you ready for this, bruv?
I think so. No. The way you're describing it, no, I don't think I'm ready for it. But let's give it our best.
Let's get it. You got your tea. I got my
chin chin and all that.
Caramel mac. Let's get it.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. But what?
All right. So yeah, basically he's opened it up and it's the contradictions straight away, innit? It is like they want I'm not gonna just say women, but like they just want everything, you know. They just want everything. Yeah,
it's true. And it's mad. It's mad because if you really deep it, the contradictions. If we just picked one of these contradictions out, wears your hat on your sleeve but doesn't get mad. If you wear your hat on your sleeve, you're gonna be very open with how you feel. So what? You're not supposed to show that you're mad. But you want somebody to show when they're deeply in love, or you want someone to be vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you be vulnerable but then not show you're mad when you're angry, bruv?
This is, like I said, contradictions.
It's wild.
All of it, man.
It's wild.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's let it run a little bit more. I do want to hear this, but as you know, so many questions already in less than 30 seconds.
For real.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man. Realest story ever told. Can't have a man who's making money always home. Heart like a truck, that's why he's always on the road, providing everything you need to live the life you say you want. Can't have a man who wears his heart on his sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams.
Wow.
Jeez. Oh my days.
I don't know, bruv. I don't know if this was the right time for us to react to this. I really don't.
It's not the right time, bruv. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean,
this is actually genuine, real, like, you know, real. I'm tight right now. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, look, let's do our best, man, to break this down. So I'm just going to point out this bar here about wears his heart on his sleeve, but sometimes will rip at the seams, using the analogy of actual sleeve and the material. That was a good way to get the visual message across. I like that. Let's carry on, bruv. Let's carry on, bruv.
Wears his heart on a sleeve that won't rip once a while at the seams, especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he's silent.
No, I gotta stop it there.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, I was, because that is one of the most realist things I've heard.
For real.
Like, do I want to say more? Because if I go on more, I'm going to go on a massive tangent here. And
it's for real, though. It's for real. It's for real. It's like you said. If you open up about it, it's going to be a long conversation. But I think a little bit of an explanation is needed, because otherwise we're not reacting. So I think just say part of what you want to say, bro.
Oh, it's a case of everything that he's saying. It's not just this lyric, but this lyric specifically. Everything he's saying it hits. It's very true. It's very well felt. You know, you feel it right here, and here, and here. You know, but that specific bar there, you won't even look into his eyes when he silently screams. So basically, it's a case of, you know, we're supposed to bottle everything up and not let it out. But then when we do let it out, you can straight away become public enemy number one. Yeah. And you're doing this. You're like this. But then this is what I think a lot of people. I think people understand. I just think they put it to the back of their mind, or they brush it. You know, brush it under the rug, brush it off their shoulder. But it's like, it's not just. We haven't just boom exploded. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 100
definitely
little things that have built up to this.
Definitely, I agree.
The human body and the human mind can only withhold so much before it has to release somewhere.
No, I agree. I agree, 150%.
Especially if you never take the time to look into his eyes and hear him when he silently screams. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad.
We got a notice from the furniture company.
In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets her real bad.
Give me 2 more days.
Yeah, she says she wants a real man. But what she wants is not the real man. The movie that she wanted was a dream and not reality, or something that she got. She put that man up on a pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not.
Yo, nah, listen, I'm speaking on that, bruv. So they have this Disney-like dream about a man, and then when they realize that he's not actually a fairy tale cartoon, he's actually a human being. Do you know what I'm saying? Then it's suddenly an issue for him being a human.
When we are all humans,
we are all humans,
man
bro.
and woman, not just man.
It's facts. It's facts. You know, there's not.
Sorry, not just woman. Not just woman is what I meant to say.
Exactly. At the end of the day, if you, I'm just gonna put it like this: if you spend time with anybody for a lengthy period of time, you're not just gonna see one side of them. You're gonna know them. You're gonna know them inside and out.
Well,
do you know what I'm saying?
This is what, when you get married, for example, till death do us part. Through the good and the bad. Yeah. You see, it's not just the good. You can't just have the good. If you're in it for just the good, it's never gonna work. Exactly. It's not going to happen.
You gotta put your commitment in front of your immediate feelings. Because you can be angry, have a big argument, and then make a dumb decision based on that, instead of looking at the bigger picture.
A reactive
decision. Yeah.
That man up on a pedestal, discards him when she found out he was human and he dropped. He's not perfect, but he tries to live up to her beautiful lies.
It's fine. It's fine.
The man he wants to on the inside and die. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. One who opens up the door, holds her hand and still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets her real bad. Yeah, she says she wants a real man. But what she wants is not the real man. Love is patient, love is kind, can be evil and also blind. God made man and said in life he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. But stop pointing out all his mistakes.
Alright, I have to stop it.
Alright, yeah. The obviously the drink in the bottle and stuff, it's kind of like an escapism, isn't it? It's like trying to deal with everything and knowing what's in your head and how you feel, all, you know, tight and pent up and all of this.
It is an escapism.
It's like it's a relaxant, isn't it? and it's the only way. But the problem is with drinking, with drugs, with whatever your form of, there are good ways, but it's very hard. It's easy for someone to say, go to the gym when this, work out when this happens. But sometimes, a lot of the times, you don't feel like working out. You just feel like escaping. You're like, it's hell in your head.
Yeah, for
you
real.
See what I mean? And you
the
don't
thing
know.
is that, you know, in my opinion, the kids can turn to you or the mum. The mum can turn to you or her friends. But when you're the man, you feel like you can't turn to anybody. And if you are blessed and lucky enough to have somebody, like for example, a man will often turn to another man to talk to if they have that bond, a bit like you and me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you know you've been through the same things, you can kind of relate and help each other through. But like in this situation, the man feels he wants to be the protector and the provider of the woman. At the same time, he wants to be able to be open with his woman without feeling like he's no longer going to be seen as the protector and provider.
Because it's a vulnerability. It's a vulnerability, and it's you're giving a lot of that you're giving a lot. I'm going to say you're giving a lot of that manliness away when you do open up. And if you're really with someone that wants to be with you for you and not for just the good times, they should accept that. They should be willing to,
understand. They're going to see your low points and your high points. Simple.
No, so blind. God made man, then said in life he'll find good things when he finds his wife. So as a real man, broken and confused, struggling not knowing what to do, he dove to the bottom of the bottle, drowned in his sorrows, and prayed one day she would rescue. By stop pointing out all his mistakes, be the place he felt safe to express the emotions the world said he can't. He's the rock that she needs, but she hammers away at the love that he has, like she wants it to break. Despite all of the pain, twisted and changed, trying to become the whole picture she paints, till she woke up one day, said she's walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she said she wants a real.
And then we're selfish. And then we're selfish, bro.
Mad. It hits, man. It hits because if you've been through this, which most men will have been through, especially when you get to a certain age, you've been through a couple of relationships and you've seen it for yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then you have kids involved, stuff like that. You've seen this. So when you're watching this scene, you've been in this scene.
I do just want to touch on, because you said a minute ago about us two, having each other to turn to when these sort of things hit. We can talk to each other. There's a lot of people out there, some probably that are watching, right now, that don't have that. And I genuinely feel like, I'm sorry for that, because it is, we are lucky to have each other in that aspect,
Nah, for real. 100%. 100%. Let's keep going. I just like the embodiment of this scene. I think this scene, what just happened here, hit every single person who has been in this position, which is, like I said, a lot of people, bruv. Very well done. Very, very good. We haven't even spoken really on the visuals. The visual construction to complement the lyrics and the concept here is brilliant.
Walking away, looked him dead in the face and then screamed. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, one who opens up the door, holds her hand, still smiles when he feels bad. In control of his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, but don't get mad. One who gives her all his time, puts his dreams to the side and gets a real bag. Yeah, she says she wants a real man, but what she wants is not for real, man.
There you go, Dax, a real man. I'm going to give a quick final analysis.
Well, I'm just going to say thanks, Dax.
Yeah.
Generally, I'm going to say thank you for that song. For
real. Well, exactly. And that's kind of what I was going to start with as well, which is, I don't think, you know what I'm going to do, bruv? I'm going to be honest with you. When To Be a Man came out, it's a very similar concept because it's about the struggles that men have to deal with without, anyway, let me just say this. I really like to be a man, and I I talked to it. I talked about it, you know, to a few different females. And obviously, this is my world that I'm looking at. I'm conscious it's not. I don't want to speak on behalf of everything because I'm not everywhere. But in my world, in my reality, every single time I would talk about the song, it would gauge an immediate defensive reaction. And that's, in my opinion, more than in my world. In my opinion, that's the problem, is that this kind of thing can never get sorted because it's part of the problem. Yeah. It's part of the problem is that when this thing is talked about, there isn't a, let's have a conversation. It's, what about my problems? What about the woman's side of things? Guess what? And do you know what's funny? Men would sit down and have that conversation with you.
Thank you, because that's what I was going to say.
Men would sit down and have that conversation with you. But you know, a lot of you will not sit down and have that conversation with us about what we really need.
I do like how you say a lot, because there are people out there, there are women out there that will do that. There are. This is not to categorize every single woman as this way. No way will we ever do that.
Nope.
But there are a lot of people, women, who just jump to the defensive mode straight away. And that can be from past traumas, that can be from past relationships, that can be from what, you know, it can be from various reasons. Yeah. But at the same time, it's about remembering that that's not now what's actually here. Yes,
exactly. No, 100%. I will also disclaim, I'm not talking about every single woman. Just like not every single man has this and this. I'm not saying that. But we're talking about a general issue. A general issue. And also, I will also say I don't think it helps in the modern day way that relationships go. I don't think it helps when people like Miley Cyrus drop tracks like Flowers, and it makes people feel like, oh, we don't need a man.
See, that's a whole other.
It is another conversation.
That's agendas and stuff, you know. But
it is. Yeah, exactly. That's a whole other podcast. But I just want to cap off that by saying, I think it's okay to work together and to let each other be there for each other sometimes, you know. Anyway, there you go. That's my final analysis. Obviously, the song was fantastic. The visuals were brilliant. DAX has done it again, like you said. I really like your beginning. Thank you, because it is a thank you. Who else released this track? Who else releases To Be a Man? Who else releases Dear Alcohol?
Yeah.
On this level that reaches this many people.
But then this is, again, I've said it before and I will say it again. This is Dax and Tom McDonald and these type of people using using these platforms for the right reason.
Yeah.
For the right reason, you know, for not just balling, I'm out in the club all the time.
Yeah.
It's not that. They're using the platform to actually really spread a message and put a message out there that they know is going to hit 10 million, 100 million different people.
Of course. 100%.
I mean, look what it's done to you and me.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is you're absolutely right. When we're talking about real music with real concept, of course, Tom, Ren, 100%. I'm just saying in relation to our real man, like this track here is it takes balls because he knows he's going to get a massive defensive backlash from a group of from women, bruv. No man will get defensive, bruv. If they've been through this, they won't, bruv. They're gonna say thank you, you know. Anyway, there you go, man. Dax, a real man. UF, anything else you want to say, bro?
Not particularly. You covered a lot, and I was sort of ad-libbing, coming in with, you know, a few different bits, etc., where I felt right. So yeah, I agree. I just agree with. I think we've said enough throughout. You know, I just. Again, the main thing I want to say is thank you to Dax, because we need people like you out in this world.
Yes.
Who can defend our gender.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
There does seem to be a massive agenda against it, and that's an opinion. That's not me saying that's fact or anything, but there does seem to be a lot out there.
There you go.
Cheers.
There you go. Fantastic. That was Dax, a real man. I've been Mr. Haz.
And I have been Unorthadox Fella.
And until next time, respect.
Yeah, everywhere we go, every show on the road, yeah. Cause they say good things take time.
Early mornings, but we've been
Everywhere we go, every show on the road, yeah. And really stopping's no option. Came in this here to cause a conundrum. dungeon, so turn up the speakers and let's have some fun now.